This is Pulse BVIHSA. Every heartbeat tells a story. Today, we celebrate our maternal and child health team, providing expert, compassionate care when it matters most.
I must say I was taken aback at how small she was. All her friends were asking us to take her to the US, to Puerto Rico.
Hello everyone, we're having a baby. Will it be a boy
or a girl? When she told me that her water broke, I knew it was too early, and so I couldn't believe that is what was actually happening. So I told her it must be a mistake and we should continue with our plans for the day. And a few minutes later, she told me she thinks something else is happening. And when we investigated further, we realized that this was just not a normal day, and so we contacted our doctor, Dr. Pickering, and he told us to get to the hospital immediately. And that's when the gravity of the situation hit me, that she was coming and she was coming early. He, of course, tried to do everything in his power to delay it, and we were hoping that she would be able to go on bed rest for the rest of the duration of the pregnancy. But then after consultation with other doctors in the team, it was decided that she had to come out. So it was a very stressful occasion with much prayer and deliberation, and family got together because we were very concerned. Again, this was our first child after trying for many years, and the pressure of having her come early was nearly insurmountable. The stress of having her come in early and knowing the kind of care a premature baby needs, we were a bit apprehensive of whether or not should be able to get that care locally. But Dr. Pickering and his team, along with Dr. Reggae, they spoke to us. They were very professional. They eased a lot of our fears and a lot of the anxiety. They kept us abreast at every turn of what the plan would be. And so it eased a lot of the tension, and we were happy with the outcome. Again, we were a bit apprehensive and anxious, but Dr. Reggae was absolutely confident. He told us that the baby is just over 3 pounds, and that's a very good weight for a premature baby, because he had delivered babies that were just a pound. So we had nothing to worry about. So he was very reassuring. So that took away a lot of the anxiety from the situation.
The nurses themselves are very skilled, and you could see that they have a lot of years under their belt dealing with this type of situation. So they, with their very wonderful bedside manner, they were able to calm us down, me especially, because I was very, very scared, thinking that, something was going wrong and our dreams would have been dashed right close to the finish line. But they took care of us. They took care of our baby Aria. They took care of us physically, mentally, and everything went as planned, as they expected.
So after the delivery, she's in the incubator, and I get ushered into the room to see her for the first time. I must say I was taken aback at how small she was, and all the different tubes in her nose and her mouth. in her belly button, in her abdomen. It was,
It's okay. It's okay.
it was, you know, it was quite a difficult time to see her like that.
So the next day, I was able to see her. That's when I had the energy to trot my way down to the hallway. All kinds of thoughts in my head, causing the delivery. I saw her for a brief 3 seconds, and I knew that she would have been okay. And the nurses told me before I went that our daughter is a fighter. I knew because of the commotion that she had in my womb, and up until when she was coming out. So went down to the hallway, and I was so overwhelmed when I saw her in the little incubator with all kinds of cords and cables and tubes hooked up to her, and the noises from the machines. Oh boy, the noises. But the nurses reassured us that she was okay. She was thriving, she was doing well, as they would normally do in the neonatal care. So that calmed me down a bit, because the nurses not only took care of her, they took very good care of me as well. Not only physically, but mentally, because you know the journey that we went through, the challenges, and her coming too soon, stir up all kinds of emotions. So we was able to get settled, and they were able to guide me into the proper care for her, in terms of, you know, delivering breast milk and so forth, and taking care of her right before she was discharged. So the team here are very skilled, they're very qualified, and they have the best bedside manner. They are the best. We did not expect this, but we were happy that we chose to remain here to have our daughter.
We were really pleasantly surprised. All our friends were asking us to take her to another, you know, to the US, to Puerto Rico. But after we saw the kind of round-the-clock care she was getting from everybody, we couldn't take her from here. We were comfortable.
So after the long, tiresome 5 weeks, we were finally able to carry our baby home. So she was given all of her shots, and they told us right before we were able to check out, they just wanted to go over one last check or one last interview as procedure. When we went out into the hallway to receive our daughter, there we saw a whole spread of a mock graduation for Aria, because she was the first premature baby to be discharged from the NICU for that year, 2024. So they had a whole ceremony laid out. They had a program. She had her certificate. She even was donned with a uniform and a cap, and it was just amazing. We were just flabbergasted because we did not expect that at all. We thought just go home with her.
So they went above and beyond what even our expectations were. Could you imagine seeing your firstborn child being in a graduation outfit with a cap and gown, leaving the NICU? It was awesome. I must say that we are flabbergasted at this gesture. We did not expect this. And look how fabulous she looks. We did not expect this. And one thing I must say to all of you, and I will say this to the general public, this was a stressful ordeal when we found out that she had to be taken early. But I'm telling you, the expert care, the dedication, the love, as if this was your own child, it just...
We felt genuine care, and we are so happy. Every day when we pray, we include the doctors and all of you. And we are so grateful that you all took extra care of Aria to get her to this stage, that she can be entrusted with us, new parents, to take care of this wonderful child. Thank you all so much. And she tossed her cap. Yes.
Our
Our goal is always to provide the highest quality care for our smallest patients and their families in British Virgin Islands.
She is thriving. She doesn't even look as though she was a person who was born 2 months premature.
At the BVI Health Services Authority, we are proud to make a difference. One family, one heartbeat, one story at a time. With our maternal and child health team, excellence begins at birth, because here, only excellence counts.